welcome to your March 2018 reading. As you notice, the cards are here, and that's because we're saving time, right? We're busy people. So, what we have for your overall energy for this month, it was pulled from the deck of just major arcana. And this is the Confront card. So this card is the equivalent of the Moon card. A lot of people were getting this card last month, but this card talks about taking time out to reflect. So that's really going to be the focus of March, is you guys kind of, and specifically because I'm doing this reading on the 28th of February, starting tomorrow with the full moon in Virgo, is taking time to release the things that are no longer serving you. So in other words, if it's not fulfilling your needs, let it go. The past influence energy that we have is the Knave of Pentacles in the reverse. The present challenge that we have is the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. And your advice going forward is the Six of Cups. So what I'm getting from this is, in the past, you guys have either been embodying this energy of being a little greedy, you know, kind of out for yourself, only thinking about yourself, you know, or this is a person, an earth sign person that has, and the thing I really feel like I want to say about this, like, you've invested badly with an earth sign person, and that's Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. But what I'm really feeling is maybe you made a bad investment in a business kind of way with an earth sign, and now you're kind of being held up by that. Or maybe you started a project with a person that was an earth sign and they kind of defaulted on you. And now, you know, of course you don't know because I'm telling you, but anyway. But I'm really getting here that, okay, this can go one or two ways. Either you invested with this person into something, a project, or you invested money with them or something of the sort, like a stocky kind of thing, or you just invested just something very tangible into this person, or you were in partnership with this person, and now either they kind of screwed you over a little bit, you know, and you're kind of looking out at them now, like, I'm kind of feeling like they took credit for your work. In other words, like, this person kind of took credit for the effort that you put into something, and you're kind of watching them kind of reap the benefits of your work, if that makes sense. Or this is coming to you that that has happened. And I'm looking at this, it may be an internet-based business type of deal, you know? And it's kind of like, you know, you're off in the distance kind of watching them, watching their success, you know? Another thing I'm getting from this is, of course, it could be flip-flopped, you know? It could be that someone, you kind of got word that someone screwed you over. And, well, I wouldn't even say that. I'm not going to say, because well, yeah, it could be that way. They could be looking at you too. But I'm really feeling that you kind of got jilted in this, because I look at reversals as delays. So I don't look at it as like the polar opposite meaning of the card, but I just look at it as like a block or a delay. So with this being the Nine of Pentacles, you're kind of being held up from having your 10 of Pentacles, you know, because usually this is like a moment of, like, you know, pride. You've put in the hard work and the effort, you know, you're excited about what you've done or where you've gotten yourself, you know, and you're able to share that with other people, or you just like people looking at you for seeing the wonderful things that you have accomplished. But with that being in the reverse, I'm seeing this is holding you up from getting to your 10. Your advice going forward is to live in the moment. to live in the moment, to enjoy what you have now, to not be so focused on this situation. So whatever happened here, in whichever way that you guys kind of got screwed over, you know, to not be so focused on that, and to focus on and be grateful for that which is good and working in your life presently, okay? Because I kind of sense there's some things you're so focused on what has happened here that you're not really seeing this good in your life presently. And that could be involving kids, you know? If this is, oh wow, is this a divorce? Oh man, okay. Well, this could be, the situations could be someone who's gotten divorced. And you might have got kind of screwed over in the divorce settlement. But you got your baby, so it may not be the ideal situation, but focus on that. And as far as tying this all in with the confront card, I earnestly believe that everything that it is that we encounter in our lives is a lesson for the greater good of our evolution. Some people call that optimism. I call it reality. So how I'm looking at this is, anytime we endure or encounter anything in our life that is less than stellar, is a, you know, I guess palatable way to put it. Whenever we're encountering things in our life that are less than stellar, it is imperative that we take the time to step back and reflect, to look at our past. And this makes me want to say something a professor told me in graduate school. He said that the past is only good for two things, and that's for getting 2 boxes, right? So the only time we should ever look to our past is to fill those 2 boxes. And one box is labeled shit that worked, and the other box is labeled shit. That is the only reason why we look to the past. So it's looking at the things that worked and didn't work, and the why, the how I ended up in this situation, how I ended up with this person. And it's understanding the very true Hermetic principle, I cannot talk again today, guys, of duality, really, you know, of understanding that, you know, for everything that exists, there is an opposite in the universe, right? So, and I say that in the sense of what it is that we're drawing into our lives. So when, and I'm treading lightly because I know this can easily be misinterpreted, but follow me. I'm meaning this in the sense of this less than stellar situation. I can really not talk, y'all. I apologize. But the less than stellar situations that we find ourselves in, it would be foolish to approach such things as if we are being victimized somehow. Okay? To think that life has it out for you. Or to think that, oh my gosh, why do I keep meeting people like this? Why do people keep coming into my life that keep doing these things to me? And I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. And I'm just trying to be a good person. No. If they're there, you've drawn them there. The same is true for all of us, okay? Nothing that occurs in your life or mine is accidental. It is a manifestation of what is going inside of us. A manifestation of what is going on inside of us. I really cannot talk today. But a lot of this, and I touched on this in the February readings, a lot of, well, most of the time, all of the time, things that we are encountering in our adult life is unfinished business from our childhood that we are consistently playing and replaying over and over and over again because we are trying to come to resolution. For you guys this month, it is time for you to come to resolution, whether it be about your immediate past or your long-term past. But this is the message from your higher self. This is what your task is in March. It's to stop running. It is to stop bullshitting. And yes, I just got real. It's time to stop bullshitting. It's time to stop avoiding. Because situations like this can continuously keep reoccurring in your life where you're kind of left holding the ball if you don't handle you first. Okay? So if you don't master the inner world, if you don't master you, then everything in your life will continuously reflect everything that is unresolved. Okay? So once you get yourself aware, you get yourself under control, you get your emotions balanced, then things are going to start to reflect a better inner state. So as you better yourself in the inner world, the better your outer world gets. I apologize for having to be so stern with you, Aries, but I just really felt that, and it was really real. And I hate to see people self-sabotage, okay? And I know some people are going to get mad at me for that, but too bad, okay? We have to come to a place where we start to understand the power that we really possess and that you are not a victim of life. Granted, we are all handed different lots in life. We are handed different, you know, like, well, I can't even say handed because you chose it, okay? Before you got into a body, you chose it. I said that the other day. Don't forget you chose this life. Welcome to your paradise. But it can feel like a prison sentence. It can feel like the literal manifestation of hell if we do not grasp the very serious importance. And that's the reason why I'm being so stern, y'all. Because I like being nice and giving hugs and kisses and such, but this is real. It's like we will keep self-sabotaging if we do not understand the importance of mastering self. Everything begins and ends with you. You are your alpha and omega. So if you want to know why anything in your life sucks ass, if you want to know why anything isn't going your way, okay, look at the self. Live in the present. Stop looking to the past. Stop looking to the future, because ain't nan one of those got anything for you. Because the past is done and over with. Okay? God can't even change the past. Okay? So that's dead. The future is contingent upon what you're doing right now. So if you want to know what your future looks like, look at what you're doing now. What have you been doing? I want you guys to think about that this month. And I'm so sorry that I sound like I'm fussing because I love you. Okay? It's my kiss. It's mama love. Okay? I love you guys, Aries. Just like to see people happy. I don't like to see people doing themselves in. We are too powerful. We are too powerful to not awaken to the power that exists within us. So, Aries, that has been your March overall. I just got fussed at reading. You guys are going to have a love reading coming, so keep an eye out for that. And I thank you guys very much for being my second highest views for the readings in February. Okay? Please like, please subscribe, comment below. I know y'all probably gonna want to fuss at me, but y'all are fire signs, y'all gonna handle that. So I'm gonna stop with all this chit chat, and I'll see you guys soon. Deuces.